How you doing? How you feeling? How you been? My name is Hinrq and I am here today with another video. And today's video is gonna be about basically revisiting an old game. And today's one is an old game I played back in 2019. It's an arcade racing game called Horizon Chase Turbo. So this was a free PlayStation Plus game back in 2019, which of course I platinumed. And let me tell you, like, this is easily like one of the best and funnest games I've played in like a very long time. Because usually when you get around the summertime in the year, that's when things is really starts to get stale because you're probably like wore out from old games. As like for me personally, around that time is I'm burnt out from playing things like Call of Duty and DDE, and I'm just waiting for the new games to come out. So when this game got released around the summertime for free for PlayStation Plus members, it was just incredible. And so this will kind of be like a review kind of, but just basically my personal experience, and maybe down the road if you haven't played this game, this could be a good way to maybe get into this game, because why not. So I'll start out by saying that one of my favorite features on this game is the World Tour feature, where of course you do your races, you have your different tracks, and the maps and the soundtracks on here is just incredible. Like, I can't explain to you how beautiful the maps are designed and how great the soundtracks are. And then of course you can't forget about the cars. Like, the cars, they have different you could pick different colors, and there's different styles, and cars, they have their pros and cons on each car. Which personally, I'll show on the screen what my favorite car is, and what car I use the most throughout this whole game. I'm not going to even try to pronounce how to properly say that. Like, I try to hook up the definition, like I try to hook up how to pronounce that word, and it was just too many different ways to pronounce it. So I would just say this was the best car for me personally, and from just looking at like the trophy guides and stuff, a lot of people recommend this card too. So this is the most reliable card I recommend if you do play this game. And one thing I do have to say is that I wish there was like a real multiplayer experience on this game, because there really isn't like an actual multiplayer experience. The closest you get to multiplayer on this game is the playground, which it's just really you're trying to beat other scores. That's about it. You're not actually going against other people unless you're doing split screen, unfortunately. Which I really wish this game would have had like actual multiplayer where you could race against others. I guess one of the reasons they didn't do that maybe was because of like balancing issues. Which, let me tell you, when I tried to when I was platinuming this game, going for it was a struggle with some of these cars. 'Cause, like, if you're on a hard, like playing on hard mode, like some of these cars, like especially like some maps have like these crazy turns to where like I don't know where it just left, right, and like if you don't have a good reaction time, you will crash a lot. And there's been times where I'd be right there to the finish line and then like maybe have a crazy turn and I either wreck or maybe I run out of gas. That's another feature. You have to make sure you pick up your gas tanks, because if you don't, then you will run out of gas at some point, especially because a lot of these maps just are huge. So let's see what else here. I kind of made a little list to try to stay on track here, but like, what else? Yeah, like it has different, like I love the fact that it had like all these different countries and their different themes, and it just, I don't know, like they really put a lot of dedication into this game, and I respect that. And even though I'm like not the biggest racing or car person, like this game just, it felt old school to me, even though I really don't have right to say that because I'm I'm a 2000s kid here. But it just, I don't know, it just felt good, and it feels good to play a game that's not pay to win. Usually there's a lot of games out there that of course you pay to win, you buy like some cosmetic item or something that's extremely OP, and it just makes the game unfun, so, and unfair. But I just highly recommend this game to anyone who, you know, wants to just try something new and wants to just play like a classic arcade game, in my opinion. And one more thing I definitely wanted to talk about here is I just have to talk about the endurance. Like when I know I mentioned about platinum earlier, but I just have to tell you, like that last like trophy for endurance, and you have to get like 109 gold or something. Oh my god, you have to sit there for like hours playing those modes, and you have to win the majority of them. That was easily one of the most frustrating like modes to play, cause like me, what I thought when I first played that last one, I thought that you had to win every single race. So like I kept getting mad, and I kept like closing the app and then try to open it back up and resume the races, because I thought you had to win every single race, which isn't true. You just had to win the majority. It's unfortunate that I learned that the hard way, but you know, that's life. You live and learn. But overall, that's basically kind of like the rundown of my experience. I love the world tour feature because, like, my biggest like item on my bucket list is I want to, you know, travel and explore the world. So to see like a game, especially like an arcade style, having these different themed maps and kind of like going with the cultures and stuff, and having these different cars and these awesome soundtracks, it just, I don't know, it makes me really appreciate where we started at in gaming. Like, I don't know, gaming these days are so different, you know, it's not the easiest to find, you know, a great game, or a game that off the bat you could say, you know, this is gonna be a good game. It's not that easy these days. So this was definitely one of those games where I played them for hours, and you know, maybe occasionally like once or twice throughout the year, now I come back to this game and play it just for the fun of it. Now, I do wish to end this video off. I really do wish they would add more content to this game. Like, there's really not any more DLC packs besides, like, you got your main world tour, and then it has, I think, one more they gave for free, and then it has a recent one that came out that's like $3. And that's it. And they say they're gonna release one more DLC. But I really wish they would just release a bunch of them throughout the months. Just release more world tour packs and different things, because like I love this game so much, and I really feel like they can add more to it and really get the game alive. And I feel like if we can have like a true multiplayer experience and have different challenges, then this game can really kick off and get somewhere. Like it has already, but like even further. If it had a multiplayer, like a real multiplayer experience, then I feel like this game would be even more out there, even bigger. So, you know, maybe down the road they can, you know, provide us with that kind of experience. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you know, possibly, you know, let me know what you think about this game. If you played it before, I want to hear your thoughts, or just from this gameplay, maybe later down the road you'll play it. And yeah, that's just about it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a great day, and peace.